Back everybody to a brand new video, guys, and today we're actually gonna be changing up. You bros just love the top 5 videos. You bros absolutely crush the like buttons on all of them, guys. We're actually doing a part 2, I guess, to the series of the top 5 Minecraft faction servers, guys, and a lot of these might be the same but in different orders, guys, because a lot of these have like brand new updates and they're just so insane. Further ado, guys, let's get into number 5. Okay, guys, so in the number 5 spot is actually a pretty insane server called PvPMC, guys, and this actually has like a bunch of different game modes from kit PvP, factions, and even Skyblock. I own this server from actually a YouTuber called Bionic MC and a couple other people that I think actually go ahead and play this server. But all you do to go and jump into a game was click the compass right over here and then just go up here to a factions, guys. I think there's actually like 2 or 3 different types of factions, guys, but once again, this is the faction server and it's pretty cool. Off with a pretty insane set over here, guys, of explorer stuff, but another awesome feature which I love about this server is actually gives us a 500 XP to like everybody that goes ahead and joins. I thought that was really insane, which you guys can actually use to buy like custom enchants for your gear and weapons and stuff. But anyways, dudes, they're actually gonna go ahead and show you quick features on here. Flash warp, it actually brings up a game mode between like warp to the battlefield, warp to the bulk, and a bunch of other stuff. First off, we're actually gonna warp to the battlefield, guys, to actually go and show you guys I guess the battlefields. Love the builds on all of these, guys. I mean, look at this place over here. It's literally a giant dome, and all you guys have to do to actually jump into the PvP is just literally just go and jump down there. There's a pretty awesome custom map over there and everything. Crazy thing that is actually on the server is actually the warp crates. I love the crate keys, and I'm pretty sure these are like all the exact same crate keys if we actually go ahead and check in here. Okay, so once we go ahead and click this, there's like you can select like between a voting crate key and a bunch of other keys. Really like that idea, guys. Instead of like trying to find like every single crate key, they have them all in one over here, which looks pretty insane. Really insane feature about this server, guys, is they actually have a pretty insane, if you guys actually do slash warp, you can actually warp to the nether or the end, and you can pretty much just go ahead and like jump down here and build your base in like the end or the nether if you guys want that. This is a bit harder to find like a base in the nether and end over here, but if you guys want to go ahead and check that out. Bro, so next up in here is actually my favorite thing on this server. They actually have a warp potion. If you guys actually do slash warp, there's actually a warp potion shop over here, and you can pretty much just go ahead and like pick up all the potions. Actually says over here instant health splash 2, instant health, and I just thought it was really quick and handy. Wandering river, where do I actually go ahead and store my stuff, because I don't think everybody actually has slash PV1 on here. There's actually ender chests at spawn. You actually have like pretty much like half a PV in here, guys, which is pretty cool if you guys want to like store your gapples or something in there. There's another crazy feature. One last thing to go ahead and wrap with this, if your bros didn't, you can actually do slash CE. It actually gives you a thing over here which you can pick from a basic book to a divine book. I really like this, guys. It actually tells you the cost of how much XP you actually need to go and grind up or get for this book over here. It also tells you how much more you need. So I guess we go and splash this 500 XP on us, guys. Let's go and do that. Then if we do slash CE, it's gonna go and tell me I need 1,155 more XP. It's a bit easier if you guys are wondering how much do you exactly need to the mark, guys. But anyways, just thought that was a really crazy feature on this server. A bunch of other crazy stuff on this server. If you bros actually want to go and check that out, the IPs will be on the screen for all of these, by the way. And yeah, but anyways, I'll meet you bros in the number 4 spot. Okay, dude, so sitting in the number 4 spot is once again, I put this on like every one of my server lists I think so far, guys, and that is just because this is like an O faction. So if you guys are wondering where can I actually just get factions where there's no custom enchants or anything, place for you guys actually has a really insane community over here. But all you do is have to actually go and pick the game mode over here, is click the compass right over here. It actually tells you these are all factions, by the way. These are all the exact same factions, they just have different names. Like this one's the Corinne name, Saphir name. I'm not probably gonna go and say these all wrong, but it actually tells you when the last reset was, guys, which I thought was pretty insane. Let's go and check out this one over here, guys. You can pick a random one, it doesn't really matter, and there we go. So we're actually now in another thing which I really like about this server is there's a texture pack. To say they keep updating this texture pack more and more, guys, which is really crazy. So pretty much there's actually a full set of protection armor that you can actually go and get. But look at this, guys, there's literally a full out knife over here that is so cool. And there also is like a gun for a pickaxe, also like a Molotov. I think this is supposed to be a Molotov for a cooked pork chop, guys. Not too sure if this is the right texture pack or not, but I will go and take it. But once you're in there, you can actually go and pick between a rogue, a marksman, a Maraj, or a warrior. What do these actually go and do? If you actually walk up to, actually tells you, it actually gives you strength with extra health points, and it also gives you weakness. So you actually deal 10% less damage, and it keeps like telling you like all these different things that you actually get with each class. We're going to go with the rogue, guys. Let's go and jump in, and there we go. So we are now rogue, and then we just go ahead and go right up to the rogues are fast and deadly assassins. Just go ahead and jump in here, and then yeah, okay, so now we are actually in the rogue place here. You guys can see all the people that are on it. All the different colors means the actual different classes. Putting these on the rogue team is actually on red. I'm pretty sure those people are actually like your friends. You cannot actually go ahead and fight them. Correct me if I'm wrong, guys, but anyways, it actually tells you can go from like spawn teleport over here, and I think yeah, reselect. Reselect means you can actually go and reselect your class and change to like a different class, which is pretty insane. But right here actually says master rogue with a villager over here, which is pretty cool. Some pretty custom kits. If you guys go and do /kit, there's actually yeah, class kits, warp upgrade. You guys can actually go ahead and get these with in-game money or real life money, but it actually tells you this is the one we got right now. This Hysteria kit number 1 you actually go and start off with. There's also a rogue kit 1, a rogue kit 2, and a rogue kit 3. It was pretty insane, guys, but anyways, yeah, that is actually the server, guys. We're gonna show you bros a couple more awesome things on here. This hates with all of them, guys, but honestly, this one has the most warps of like all these servers. You guys actually do /warp. It actually tells you can warp to the wilderness to go ahead and just like build your base somewhere random. Bunch of stuff, guys. You can go and sell your items in the market. We're just gonna go ahead and warp to the market over here just to show you bros like how cool this market is. If you guys look at this, yeah, so this is actually the market over here. I just really like it because it's just really simple and easy, guys. Like if you literally see this block, you can just go ahead and click buy, ends up. That's it. The other faction server, they do have crate keys over here, guys. I think once again these are all the same. Okay, so you guys can actually go ahead and pick up these crate keys in the store, but I just thought that was a pretty cool feature if you guys want to go and get some crazy stuff. This thing, guys, I actually really like this server because if you guys are bored of like playing facts and everything, they actually have a warp parkour. It actually brings you to this place over here. I think we just go ahead and just go right up here, guys, to the parkour. I've never seen parkour like this before, guys. I guess we just go ahead and like jump on like this certain place. I've never seen parkour like this, but I just thought it was pretty insane. So once you actually jump on the pressure plate, it will actually go ahead and light up the thing. Okay, not too bad, but I guess this is actually a pretty big parkour too. If you guys are good at parkour and everything, you guys can see I'm kind of terrible at the parkour over here, but I just thought it was a pretty crazy thing over here. Go ahead and wrap up this one in the number 4 spot, and I'll meet you bros in the number 3 spot. 3. Okay, bro, so sitting in the number 3 spot is actually PvP. The Archon.net. We're wondering for an exact one that a YouTuber is playing it on. It actually says played by the Camping Rusher and like so on, guys, which is pretty insane. Shows you like what kind of game mode it is, guys. It actually tells you like mob coins, spawner systems, stacked mobs, and like different cash prizes, duels, missions, crazy stuff, guys. But anyways, we're gonna go and click Factions Amethyst because that is actually the most popular one at this time, guys. And look at this spawn, purple, guys. So that's why this whole entire spawn is purple, and it looks so insane. We actually start off with some pretty crazy stuff, a potion of fire resistance and a diamond set over here. A lot of crate keys on this server, all in one crate key, which I thought was another pretty cool feature. Also like a bunch of cash prizes and different things which you guys can actually go ahead and win on this server too. Said this, but all you guys have to do actually get to walk forward. We're going to do some PvP. You guys can actually go and jump down here to the wheels. I don't really want to go and jump down there and die right now, but it looks like this is like the water side over there, and there's a lava side over there, which I thought was another pretty cool feature in this custom place. They do have a shop once again, and I just really like how they stuck with the purple the whole entire time, guys. Literally everything on here is like purple and gold. It tells you like the diamonds over here you can go and buy and sell. I don't know if it's just me, if they're supposed to have like the actual ores on here. I can't really see them dudes, but they still like these signs that actually tell you like nether brick and soul sand and everything. Pretty cool, guys. I just really love the design of this whole entire place over here. Bunch of more crazy stuff if you guys actually want to go and check out this server for yourself, guys. But that is actually going to go ahead and wrap up this one in the number 3 spot, and I'll meet you bros in the number 2 spot. 2. Okay, guys, so sitting in the number 2 spot is actually a pretty popular server called Psycho PvP, guys. And I actually want to move this up since the last video, guys, because they've just done so many updates with this, and also like, a brand new bunch of YouTubers. You guys have to do and go and pick one is actually go and click this net realm transport over here, and there is really so so many rounds on here, guys. You guys can go like the skeleton round, the blaze round. You can see it actually says features, and it actually says like testing ground for cannons. Like there's even cannon training, which I think you can actually go ahead and literally just like test out cannons, headhunting factions, overpowered custom enchants. There's just a bunch of different features. I already said this, but this is an OP factions over here, guys, and a really cool part about this is you actually start off with some pretty crazy stuff over here, guys. We're actually going to start off with a bunch of protection armor, and I just realized this is actually like the top factions I think on here, which is pretty insane. So if you guys are actually the top factions, you can actually go and like make your own banner and actually go and place it up here. It's a really cool feature, guys. But anyways, we also go and spawn in this pretty crazy place over here. The ender chest at the spawn, guys, and also on the side, if you bros can see over here, it actually has like an F map, and this thing is literally always on. You guys don't have to do like F map on or anything. It is like always on at the top right corner of your screen. It actually tells like your balance and everything. It goes ahead and walks you through like a tutorial and everything over here. You're currently in the safe zone owned by the Warlock Guild, guys. There's just a bunch of pretty crazy stuff over here, but I actually want to go and jump down, do a bit of PvP. I think just go ahead and jump down this kind of creepy hole over here. I don't really want to go and check that out down there because I don't want to get killed, but anyways, it looks like a pretty insane custom war zone down there too. Dudes, once again, there's a lot of warps on this. It actually tells you like a bunch of crazy stuff, but the first warp, we're actually going to warp to the crates because you guys know I love the crate keys. Here we go, guys. So we're actually now here, actually an enchanted chest, a mystical chest, and just like a lost chest. There's a bunch of crazy chests down here which you guys can actually go and get. That was a pretty insane feature with all this stuff. Next up, we're actually going to go ahead and actually warp to the spawner shop, I think. Another thing which I really like about the server is actually do /warp spawner shop. It actually tells you can get from a basic spawner to an extreme spawner shop, and I think you actually every level, yeah guys, every level of XP you actually go and get, it adds like to like more, so you can actually get the next one. So we're actually 1 to 7 levels of XP, guys, actually goes and gives you the basic, and like a 15 to 21 gives like extreme and so on. These are all the different spawners where it actually tells you like what level you actually have to be to go ahead and get that spawner. It actually tells you the price under there, which actually isn't too expensive, guys. The first one is actually a pig spawner for 20k over here, so you guys are wondering, you can't actually go ahead and just buy an IGR for going slowly, gradually get your way up to the top. I'll let you bros know about that, but anyways, I think that is actually gonna go ahead and wrap up this one in the number 2 spot. If you guys actually want to go and check out all the warps, I suggest you guys do, because there's actually a bunch of different ones. There's actually like warp decoration shop, there's just so many crazy stuff, guys, but we are doing 5 of these, guys, so I'll meet you bros in the number 1 spot. Okay, dude, so sitting in the number 1 spot, guys, I have to say this has been my favorite faction server for literally ever, guys. I put this in like all of my top 5. We are actually in the number 1 spot over here, and I have to say it's a pretty epic spawn over here, guys. I'm pretty sure this is still the top Minecraft faction server, dudes, which is pretty insane. So all you guys have to do to actually go in is hit this thing over here, and you can actually choose from the Cosmic Galaxy, the Vanilla Galaxy, and a bunch of other ones. These are actually like the custom enchant ones over here, and all the crazy stuff. And this one is just like normal factions over here, which is pretty cool for all you dudes like that. But anyways, if you go and click the Cosmic Galaxy, there's still like a bunch of different planets. Go and click the Forgotten Planet over here. It actually tells you like when the last reset was and everything. Okay, so we actually went ahead and now spawned in. This is pretty cool. What I like about this, guys, everybody actually /fly in the spawn over here, so you guys can just do /fly or jump in fly for free, guys. And also it actually says Forgotten Planet over here on like all of them. They have a different lettering, everything looks pretty cool. Here actually tells you when the last envoy was. If you girls don't know what an envoy is, that was pretty much, oh, there's actually one right now, actually tells you in the chat, but there's actually like an envoy like every half an hour, I'd say, and it pretty much just goes and spawns in like random chests around the war zone is everything, which is pretty cool. Shop is literally right behind it, guys. Actually has a pretty insane layout over here. You guys can get like an ender chest or like glass panes. It actually has them all over here, and I actually really like they actually have the actual block over here, you guys, show you what you're actually buying. These are actually these spawners over here, which is pretty cool, but right over here, this is actually the mystery spawner. It's actually like custom spawners. Like I think they have like gas spawners and stuff in here, which actually drop like diamonds, a bunch of custom stuff. $3 million each, guys, which is pretty insane. So definitely, if you guys are going to do this, you can win like a terrible spawner, or you can win like a really good one, guys. Kind of a chance if you guys are a risk taker and want to do that. They actually have a thing over here which you bros can do /enchanter, I think. Yeah, so we're gonna go and do /enchanter. It actually brings you up the menu for a simple custom enchant book all the way to a legendary XP and everything it is. So you just go and click it, the book, guys, and actually go ahead and give it to you. And that's pretty much it, guys. Go and get yourselves a random custom enchant by doing that. So like that, I think you can bring it to the Cosmic Tinker and actually trade it in 4% dust. So you guys have like a bad success rate book, you guys can just go and trade it in for like some dust, I guess. You have a chance of getting dust. It pretty much gives you like 5%. You can actually add that onto your next custom enchants. Other enchant stuff over here, guys. But anyways, that's actually gonna wrap up this enchant part of this episode, and that is just pretty much it for this one. Another awesome feature about this server is you can actually go and do /warp, and there's like no warp time if you guys are waiting. So if we want to go to the icy plains, just go ahead and click it and it spawns you in right over there. I really like how you don't have to wait and everything, guys, and actually all custom biomes, I think, which is pretty crazy. So we've actually got ourselves a bunch of ice over here. You can also go ahead and get like the envoys here too. I think that is actually going to go ahead and wrap up this factions video, guys. If you bros want more top 5 Minecraft factions videos, definitely let me know down in the comment section down below. But anyways, if you bros didn't already know, we actually do daily Minecraft videos on this channel, so please consider subscribing. And also, if you bros haven't already, be sure to go and give it a like if you guys want more top 5 Minecraft videos. And I'll see you bros in my next video. Peace.